Hello, Jane Miller here. How are you? Good to see you here in 2020. I'm pretty excited for 2020. A couple things that I'm going to accomplish. Here's the first one. Whee! Headed skiing. Gonna head up to Maine, one of my favorite slopes up there. See some friends, do some skiing, eat some lobster. Um, then in March, I'm headed over the pond for the first time to ski around the Dolomites. And then I'm going to put my skis away and get on my bicycle and hopefully get out to Michigan. I've wanted to go to Mackinac Island for a long time. So I have all sorts of plans and goals. I have some goals for my business, my Find Your Encore business, that I want to get as many of you as possible engaged in that group so that you can too meet all the goals that you've been dreaming about. So, how excited were you for 2020? Or maybe you haven't been. I mean, for me, it's an even year. It feels different. It feels clean. It's a new decade. So it's the perfect time to think about things and make lasting change. So this is the year that you can do it. With our help, we can do it together. So take a minute. Let's go out to December 31st, 2020, and just imagine if you've been able to overcome all those roadblocks like fear and doubt that typically stop us in our tracks. Think about if you've been able to declutter your mind so that you can focus on the things that really matter to you, your dreams and goals. Just imagine if you've kept all your resolutions that you've just made at the start of the year, and you've hit all your goals, you've doubled your growth, maybe you 10x your income, you've met that weight challenge. Think about it. Feels great, right? We do this often, and we're determined right now. But then as the weeks go on, folks start falling off the resolution bandwagon, and you're afraid, oh, well, that's going to happen to me too, but it doesn't have to, right? I truly believe that we can attain what we really want to. We have to have a clear vision and goals. We have to get an action plan into place. Got to do it. So a lot of times that means we need to optimize the environment that we're in, whether that means your work, your physical body, your technology, etc. And also, and probably most important, we need to look at and control our mindset. It's not just as easy as saying, oh, let's have a great attitude. That's part of it, but how do you do that? So this is great. We have the confidence for you, and really this is great news for you as I kick off the Find Your Encore event. So we're going to start off with a call, an introductory type call on Tuesday, January 21st. And I'm going to do that with a Facebook Live. We'll follow up with a Zoom event so that you can watch it and see the recording and keep going from there. But this Find Your Encore is going to be important for not only maybe it's your career, maybe you're finally retiring and don't know what you're going to do afterwards, and you're supposed to have a plan, right? How about relationships in your life that you want to improve? What about a new business that you're thinking of starting? What about your physical goals, your well-being, your mental health? You might think, oh, well, I have these goals, and I've even written them down this week, and I'll get to them. I'll get to them next month when things get a little clearer. But you know what? You won't get to them, will we? We stop and we struggle, right? So good news, it's leap year, so we have a whole extra day to do this. But you know what? You have to know what specific changes you need to make in order to get the success you want and to minimize the failure. And by the way, it's okay to fail. It just means we've weeded out a way that didn't work for us before. So again, are you clear on your vision for the future. Remember, we just looked ahead and said at the end of December 2020, what's it going to look like? And what if we've done all these things? Wow, met our dreams. So if you've been doing this for a while, and probably for a decade, I kept working on my business. Finally, then I put in notice, I got serious, I got focused, vision, I figured out the steps I had to take. I got a coach, I joined a group that would help me, and got a system and a program. And here we are. Now it's your turn. So if you struggle with self-doubt, if you have lack of confidence to do the things that you need to do, is it fear that's keeping you from going after what it is that you want? You know, a lot of times we'll start off our programs and systems and sessions and coaching saying, what do you really want? What do you really want? And some folks will say, I don't know. I don't know. And I think you do really know, but a lot of times it's fear or self-doubt that keeps us from realizing that we can and actually putting it into a statement and telling others and getting to work on it. So again, so if all these beliefs, if we can conquer all of them, and I have the confidence that we can you imagine how far we're going to go? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get clarity, right, on your vision and your goals and what you want to accomplish. And start telling yourself right now, even before our call on the 21st, I will not let fear keep me from accomplishing my goals. I will not. I will not lose focus on what I want to achieve this year. And I'm going to get some folks to help me. And I will not procrastinate on creating the life that I want. And you know how you conquer procrastination? Decision. Yep. Because you can break through all of the self-limiting beliefs that we just talked about. You can make a decision, and the first one is hopping on our call on the 21st, which is Tuesday. We're going to do this at 8 p.m. If you can't make it, no worries. We will have a recording for you. And also, I'm going to give you information so you can have a one-on-one chat with me so we can get you rolling. So again, here we go. We're going to focus on your vision, your dreams and goals. We're going to look at the action and strategy that you'll want to put in place. And you've probably heard these things before, and there's many free courses out there to help you to do this. But next is, let's optimize your environment, whether that means your technology, your health, whatever's going on in your life. We're going to optimize that so that it'll help to push you forward. And this isn't about push and pulling. It's about ease and flow. You know, the water goes wherever it wants to. Why not your dreams? Then we're going to, again, look at what's holding you back and really tackle those things. Really figure out what are the limiting beliefs. And don't worry, we don't have to go way back into your childhood and drum up all this. But sometimes it's helpful if you can't really pinpoint what is it that's holding you back. So, you know, as a kid, you know, a lot of times we were told to, you know, be seen and not heard. That's not so good for a salesperson, is it? Anyway, after our limiting beliefs, then we're going to really jump into adjusting our mindsets and how to, again, with ease and flow, have the belief and continually focus on the dream that's out there so that it gets, we just get pulled towards that. And as you move closer to your dreams and goals, guess what? They move closer to you. Now, I know you can't do this alone. You have to do it by yourself, but not alone. So our whole team here at Jane Miller Associates, we're going to jump into this 5-year Encore this year and really help you get where you want to be. So get over on to the Facebook, and I have the links below on where you can get your seat, and then we'll continue from there. I so look forward to working with you on this plan. It's very exciting for me. I know I have a system that works and that can help you. And when we look back in the end of the year at December, we'll all be congratulating each other. It's going to be just so, so great. This is Jane Miller. See you next time.